Welcome to Positive Atheism English Channel. Today in our program, I am going to continue from the last episode from where I have left regarding why is scientific outlook absent in our society, written by Dr. Narendra Dabholkar. Absence of the habit of asking questions. Our social structure and our educational system do not nurture the habit of asking questions. Once I had the opportunity of listening to Dr. Jayant Nalikar. In his lecture, he related an experience he had in England. He had taken his 4-year-old daughter along with him to England. Once her teacher met Nalikar and said, "There is no doubt that your daughter is very intelligent. She is much more intelligent than other girls in the class. But she has one drawback." With a bit of anxiety, Nalikar inquired about the drawback. The teacher told him that his daughter did not ask any questions at all. Later, he said it was not his fault that she would not ask questions, but blamed an educational system that does not inculcate the habit of asking questions. Children's minds are bursting with questions. They constantly observe all the things and all that happens in their surroundings with much curiosity. They are eager to understand the causes and meanings of everything. When they are not able to discern this, they go to their teachers and ask questions. Why does a firefly glow? Why does the sky become red before and after the sunset? How are waves formed on the surface of water? From where do so many colors appear on the wings of a butterfly? And so on. Our teachers do not feel insecure when they are bombarded with such questions, as they have one powerful answer to all these questions, and that answer is, "Shut up, you fool! Is this what you will be asked in the exams?" They may go a step further and say, "You little devils, keep quiet like the idol of a deity in your house." What does this mean? It means that the God of this culture teaches his members to keep quiet at all costs. All the members of such a community, whether young or old, need to be taught to ask questions. For asking questions and keeping an open mind towards them is necessary for making a nation. Scientific outlook and morality. Many a time I am confronted with the question, does your scientific outlook mean everything that one needs? Can it make the whole world happy? See how far advanced in science has America been. Then why does it still face so many problems? Let me explain. Although America is far advanced in science, Americans have not entirely opted the scientific outlook as a way of life. Similarly, although science and education is progressing in our country, today's educated scientists do not possess as much knowledge of scientific outlook as did the activists of Satyashodak movement 100 years ago in Maharashtra. The point here is that scientific outlook is the most reliable way of acquiring knowledge. It may not be able to answer every question that we can ask, but it is the most appropriate way available to us. It certainly initiates the process of obtaining answers. However, whether one adopts scientific outlook or a religious one does not decide whether a person is moral or immoral. The one adopting a scientific outlook can be very cruel like Stalin. Similarly, one who is very religious and does not even eat onions and garlic because of his religious beliefs can be a great swindler like Arshad Mehta. How a particular man will behave depends on his reason, his sense of what is good and what is bad. Reason means scientific outlook with a sense of values. A sense of values can be developed on the basis of scientific outlook. One Western philosopher has said, right thinking is the way to right conduct. There can be another way to right conduct, and it is a religious way. The important point is whether your conduct is right or not, but in the area of right thinking, there is no alternative to this scientific outlook. In 1953, the then Prime Minister of India, Jawaharlal Nehru, placed the national policy on science before the Parliament. He said something very important about scientific outlook in his speech. This is what he said. Scientific temperament is a process of thinking, a method of action, the search for truth, a way of life, and the spirit of free man. Now let us consider all these points in the statement one by one. First, he says scientific temperament is a process of thinking. Is it just a process of thinking? No, it is a method of action. Is it only a process of thinking and a method of action? No, it is search of truth. That is not all. It is also a way of life. And last but not at the least, it is the spirit of free man. The core of the most valuable thing in a human life, freedom, is scientific outlook. It is embodied in our constitution. It is most essential in our everyday affairs. To the extent we understand this principle of scientific outlook, we will be able to clear our minds on all superstitions. And this is what Dr. Narendra Dabholkar said regarding why is scientific outlook absent in our society. And in our next episode, we shall meet with another topic. Thank you.
For more videos, please subscribe to our Positive Atheism English Channel presented by Dr. Samaram Multi-Channel Network, which is nearby 20 crore views. Please like, subscribe and share our videos. And for notification of our new videos, please click the bell icon.
Please download Samaram Multi-Channel app and watch your favorite channels from your mobile. App available on Google Play Store and subscribe to the channels.